Hey there, Facebook. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I am bringing you a message, and I feel really awkward and weird because I'm sitting in a car park, in my car, and I thought I better do this now because I don't know when I'm going to get to jump on live with you guys today, because I'm actually off to a personal development event that I have no idea what it's going to be like. Zero idea. I don't know the person who's running it. It was just a kind of Facebook ad that popped up for me, and I thought, you know what? It's free. It's in Melbourne. Why not go check it out? Why not go try and learn a thing or two, and also, you know, meet and connect with some great people. So that's what I'm doing right now. And oh gosh, all right, hang on. I'm on my iPad in the car and I'm doing some weird things. So let me just reconnect this. Oh, I don't know how this works. Hang on. Oh my God. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to hold this iPad. Anyway, today's message was really all about some lessons that I wanted to bring to you guys about life from death. And that sounds really morbid and horrible, actually, as I'm saying it. But ultimately, yesterday, for you guys who've been watching me for a little while, I had the funeral of the passing of my dear uncle, who passed away last week, and we had the funeral yesterday, and I wanted to bring some of the thoughts and the lessons that I took about life from experiencing that event. And like I mentioned yesterday, we did definitely make it a celebration of his life, and but you know, there's the whole going to the funeral, and we went to the church, and you know, through that whole sort of ordeal that we've all been through. And one of the major things that I really took away from yesterday about life, and you know, sometimes we can look at how our passing kind of reflects us, puts us into future projection, into our future about how we want to live our lives. And the one thing that I massively noticed about yesterday was the amount of people who showed up for my uncle's life, you know, and just a vast array of different people from different walks of life, and there were hundreds of people packing in this church, and I felt really honoured for him to have so many beautiful people showing up and showing their support to the family, and you know, ultimately, you know, showing how much my uncle's life impacted their lives. And what it really said to me was the importance of relationships, because his three beautiful sons got up, my cousins, I'm super proud of them. They're incredible human beings, and they all got up and they were like best mates with their dad. And, you know, to have him pass was pretty horrific for them on many fronts, obviously. And they all got up, and every single person spoke about you know, the impact that he'd had as a friend, you know, as a mentor, you know, as it was all about relationship. You know, they spoke about his success in his business and, you know, being an entrepreneur and things like that. But really, ultimately, what it came down to was all the memories that they shared as friends, as sons, you know, as family members, and particularly the impact that it had on all of his grandchildren, who were really the most distraught in that environment yesterday. Really, just, I think for me, it just solidified the importance of relationships above all else. And it's a reminder even for myself. You know, I love relationships and I'm all about those connections, but I can have the tendency to go into the work that I do, you know, and sometimes at the expense of really maintaining that depth of connection in my relationships. And yesterday, wow, did that, you know, wake me up to how I really, really, really want to never, ever, ever forget about the importance of our relationships, particularly with our family and our friends, and establishing new relationships as well. You know, part of the eulogy of my uncle yesterday, it just woke me up to the fact of him having mates and friends all across Australia because he'd travel around and he'd go into the local pub and he'd make friends with, all the blokes there. He was a real Aussie and a real man's man, and it was inspiring to hear that part of his journey as well, and see some other sides to him that myself as a niece might not necessarily see. And also the other thing that I really took away from yesterday was a couple of things didn't go so well, and there was some mistakes made by the people who were running the funeral particularly, and some things didn't really go to plan in terms of some people who were really close to the family kind of being shut out of the church by like a security guard woman practically, who probably had best intentions and wanted it to be just the intimate family being undisturbed with their last moments seeing my uncle. But some close members of the family were kind of like, stopped at the gate sort of thing and prevented from going into the event, which wasn't great. And also some music didn't play, and there was a bit of a mix up with some of the photos and things like this. So there were some little things that went kind of wrong. And in a situation like that, when it's the passing of somebody's life, you can make that really a negative situation that is kind of irreparable to some people. But what I really loved seeing yesterday was people banding together to make the best of things that went wrong. And even the music that was supposed to be playing when my uncle, left the building and, drove away, it didn't play. And, what I loved was that people started singing the song. And so the hundreds of people who were lining the streets there all sort of sung together because the music wouldn't play. And it almost created this better experience, I thought, of people kind of, making it work together. And it was a beautiful send-off. So those were just a couple of little thoughts that I just wanted to share with you guys. And in particular, I'm really hoping to share the perspective of, projecting into our future, and as morbid as it sounds, thinking about our passing and not only what we want people to remember us by and all that sort of stuff, but actually remember how important relationships are. To nurture them and to not, let them go to the side, because at the end of the day, that's what I saw yesterday in particular. Nothing else really mattered. What mattered was the connections, were the relationships, were the memories created, because, my uncle made time for people. And I think that we can all take a lesson from that. And I know I certainly am. So I really hope that me sharing this is of value to you guys. God, this is awkward in the car. I've got such a big iPad, but I really have to take off. I just wanted to squeeze in this quick video for you guys today because, like I said, I'm about to go to an all-day event. I don't know if I'm going to get a break, and I wanted to make sure that I was sharing a message with you like always, and I really, really hope that me sharing that has given you some perspective about the importance of your relationships in your life. All of them, family, friends, meeting new connections, making new connections wherever you go, not being too shy to go out there and connect and meet people. And that's something my uncle certainly wasn't shy to do, and it really paid off, I feel, because the legacy that you leave is the connections that you had. So I really, really hope that me sharing this is of value to you guys. And I'll definitely want to check in with you guys before I sign off and jump out and go find where the hell this this event is. I have no idea. So I think it's only around the corner. But let me try and check in with you guys. If you haven't already, make sure that you definitely come on over and join us at the Limitless Potential Inner Circle Facebook community. The link is up above. We'd love to have you there. It's a beautiful community of like minds from across the globe that inspire me each and every day, and I'd love to have you part of it as well. And definitely click on the link above as well if you would like to meet me and jump on a 15-minute power session with me where I get to see what's going on in your world and hopefully give you a new perspective that will help empower you to break through whatever challenges you're currently faced with and get you moving in the right direction. So definitely take advantage of that if that is of interest to you as well. And I'm going to check in. So I've got Jason, my brother's in the house, and Liam, and Lee, and Lauren, and Tony, and Laura, and Anton, and Adrian, and Kayla, and Jason, and Lawrence, and Carly, and Wayne, and Paul, and Julie, and Vicky, and hello to you, Kamal, and Ray, and Elliot, and Sean. I'm loving that this was resonating with you today, and Jonathan's here, and Kim, and Sean, and Kim. Memories are external. Yeah, they're external. I'm not sure if you meant, oh yeah, memories are eternal. Yeah, you just followed it up. I thought that's what you might have meant. Absolutely. Who says it? I've forgotten the name of the person, but it's a beautiful quote that, people will forget what you said and what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And so I really feel like that is what we need to be directing our relationships with. How are we impacting those relationships, those people in our lives? How are we making them feel? How are we building them up and cheering them on to reach their potential and being there for them when they need our support and our challenge? So absolutely, I love that. Definitely Kim and Rayad's here, and Judy and Max. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Haven't seen you in a while, so it's awesome. So guys, that really is my message. As I said, I really better race off. Don't want to be late to this all-day event, and I cannot wait to share any insights that I gained from today's personal development event. I have no idea what to expect because I don't even know the person that I'm going to see. But I thought, why not? You can learn something from everyone, and who knows who I'll connect with there as well. And Ramon from Argentina, that's awesome. And Samuel, memories and not possessions are what matters. Absolutely spot on. So guys, as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. Hope you're not just sitting in a parking lot in a cold car like me, and I hope you're going to go do something extraordinary with your day or your night. I'm sending you all of my love. Thanks for joining me, and I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Hasani's just joined. Hope you catch the recording, get a ton of value, and I'm sending you all of my love. See you tomorrow.